scale around and split pauses on spec, but no big deal. I think we'll all get over it for the time being, that is. Um, but yeah, it looks like Solstier might actually be moving mid here, so that means Ophelia will lane. No, Ophelia will be jungling, thank God. She did go command first, which is just a setup for a jungling build, which is fine. I mean, it's definitely good. I mean, I think that's the most beneficial build for Ophelia. You can lane her, not going to be as beneficial. I mean, she does have the slow nuke, but it's nothing compared to her jungling capacity. It looks like we're going to get an unpause here, and we can maybe move around a little bit. There we go. I like how this is all working out. Although I don't like how it doesn't just port me there, but no big deal. We can work around this. Also, I'm looking for feedbacks on these mods. If you have anything else, maybe that I can add to the table here, that'd be pretty cool as well. I don't know if I'm liking how this camera scrolling is going, but no big deal, no big deal. So we'll see. So we'll have FA versus Soul Stealer mid, which is always a good little battle, I think. But Soul Stealer, if gets those CK and he can really dominate the lane, but it also comes down to Forsaken Archer. If her skeletons are getting picked off, she's going to give away an easy lane. If she plays it properly, she can actually kill Soul Stealer quite a few times before he hits level 6, but Johnny Utah playing that Soul Stealer, I don't think we're going to see too much stupidity coming from him, and likewise, I don't think we should. Looks like Ophelia's going to be playing offensive jungle, which is as expected, and we're going to actually have Gauntlet solo in the bot lane here. He's got counter wards, so he should be okay. Maybe we're going to see a little bit of a roam from one of these Legion heroes, probably Ophelia. Based on the counter wards, it looks like they're going to move top now. Hopefully wait for Ophelia to maybe get a creep, and then maybe try and pull off this gank. Plaguerider does have that DD rune. And Plaguerider needs to be a little bit more careful going up that hill so blindly. As you guys know, Hellborn doesn't get sight, or Legion doesn't get sight coming up this hill at the start, so it's really risky. And it looks like Glacius is actually going to be warding up the jungle here a little bit. You see Rice Rocket's got one up there, so they know Ophelia's playing in this offensive jungle. And likewise they should. It looks like Plaguerider's actually going to loop around. We could see some early Bloodlust action here. And actually instead they're just going to pass each other, oddly enough. Oh, there's the auto attacks. There's the nuke. Slow. He's still got DD. But Glacius counters with a slow as well. 13 seconds on that cooldown. I like that mod. I like that. Oh, one more hit. Ouch. And Rice Rocket's going to go down here. Definitely needs to play that a little bit more careful. Plague's not done yet though, and now he could be in trouble because Glacius is back to full health, but he's still getting a nuke off and he's still getting some autos in. Not enough for the kill, but definitely he's gonna give him that little bit of rune or lane control domination. But it is double melee versus one melee, so we'll see how that goes. Looks like Ophelia's coming down through the middle, getting ready for a gank. Pink's got it pinged. He's got the ward up there. They know what's going on, so FA will play in sort of a defensive position, but it doesn't look like he's gonna for quite too long. Here comes Ophelia now down, and it looks like he's gonna have to cut all the way around here. So he is playing it smart, but nothing really really he would want to, because that's going to be some easy CK for Soul Stealer, get his souls up a little bit quicker, and it's going to be a little bit more threatening in lane because he will have that much more lane control. Soul Stealer 1-1, oddly enough. I'm surprised he didn't skill Demon Hands yet. He would be working on some more souls there. Oh, he actually is, there it is, there's level 2 Demon Hand, okay. And wow, that little kind of sneak in there from Ophelia gave Soul Stealer such lane domination. Looks like Kufa could be in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, going down below 100 HP there. Soul Stealer couldn't really finish it off with the last nuke there because he was in range of that tower. So that's unfortunate for him. It looks like Ophelia's getting ready to line something up here. She's seen though by Rice Rocket, who's playing a little bit I think offensive here. As far as this Ophelia is, as you can see, you know, he's got one ward here, one here, so they're all offensive wards. As you can see, Gauntlet trying to counter ward, but there's nothing there, so a little bit of a waste for him as far as 200 gold, and he's just going to be looking at XP this lane. It's Hellbringer Witchslayer, so I mean, worst case scenario, Witchslayer gets a fast P key, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem for them. It looks like we're going to come top now. And Ophelia coming around the back. She's got that Minotaur. Waiting to stun, oddly enough. There's the stun. Swiftblade is now going to spin up on Rice Rocket. And that's going to do a lot of damage. If he's actually going to go down, but Legion's going to scrap the kill. Unfortunately for that Swiftblade. And Ophelia does lose a creep. I don't know how that's going to affect her jungling. It looks like command's off cooldown, so he should be alright in that aspect. But that's a quick quick 1-0 lead there. I don't know why we didn't see that Bloodlust come on. That was... Oh, wait, Legion, that's why. Wow, failed me. Oh, looks like we got some action mid, trading shots now. It looks like FA is going to try and get back into this lane control. As you can see, Johnny Utah now hurting a little bit down below half-life, but he does have that bottle up relatively quick, under 3 minutes. And just soul domination now right now as 11 souls come up. FA still getting in on the last hits and denies though. I mean, he's 7-5 versus the Soulsteer 13-6, so he definitely doesn't have lane control as far as this lane goes, but he is getting in there when he can, getting those last hits, and hopefully keeping Soulsteer a little bit off that farm, which is what he's in there to do. And Glacier is still going to be pulling up top here, level 1. He really is going to be hurt by this gank. And then he's going to be... Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, he will be creep pulling to maybe grab some of this XP and maybe get a quick level 2 out of nowhere, but he's really got to do it precisely. There's the level 2. That's what he was hoping for. But it looks like we got some action up top, and there's the Bloodlust. Henry is going to pick up the kill as Plague Rider. I'm sorry we missed that, but we did have Ophelia come out of jungle there. She did have her Skeleton King, who does have a hold, so that could have been a huge play there. And that's a quick Bloodlust. That's going to put the Legion up 2-0. Kills to deaths, which is also beneficial, but that'll allow Glacius to catch up a little bit on those lost levels he had from that gank in the early, and actually Gauntlet taking a huge amount of damage in the bottom lane, down to 20 HP there. He's actually going to have to pull off and go back to base, because the Legion Chicken is being utilized right now, but it looks like Soulstealer is going to be taking that. He does have an Invis rune, so we'll see if he can make something happen here in this middle lane. Looking to maybe line something up. Might be waiting for level 6 so he can blow that quick ultimate. There's the first Demon Hand. That's going to be a hit, but it doesn't look like he's going to pursue. Picking up boots, just kind of holding off, waiting for a little bit of a better opportunity. Looks like Ophelia is now in trouble here. NG pursuing down. One more auto might do it. Oh, he needs one more, but instead FA is going to get that auto in just in time. Pick up that quick kill, and a good pickup for him, definitely. For someone who's losing CK in the mid lane, that kill is going to allow him to kind of re-equalize that mid lane. Which is huge. I mean, he does have 4 skellies, so I'm curious to see if he's going to make something happen here on Johnny Utah. It doesn't look like it. They're both just going to return to this mid lane. CK, there's the first Demon Hand. That's going to be a hit, and that hold's going to actually miss. Pop skellies. He's going to have to probably put those away. Otherwise, those are free souls there for Soulstead, I do believe. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So if he had hit that hold, probably would have been a quick kill for him. And it looks like those Demon Hands are going to be the huge harassment right now on Forsaken Archer. She's just trying to avoid them as best she can, and it looks like Soulsteer is just going to be looking to Bottle Fairy, hopefully, when that courier gets back to his base, which is definitely beneficial, but it looks like the Legion's finally in control of this top lane. But not before the Hellborn grabs some quick XP. It is a 5 NG to a 3 Glacius versus a 4 Plague and a 4 Swift. So 5-3 versus 4-4. So, and you know, it really doesn't matter because Glacius level 3, level 4 is pretty much the same hero. He only has slow hold and then 2 in Chilling Presence. So God forbid he has +1 mana regen rather 0.5. Those are only the difference, really. Looks like Witchslayer's rotating mid around this. Soulsteer playing super aggressive, not going to know what's coming. Here comes Witchslayer from tower. It doesn't look like he's going to... Oh, there's the mini. And there's the Graveyard Stun. That's going to be an easy FA hold, and that's going to be an easy FA kill as well. That's unfortunate. And it looks like actually Witchslayer's going to pick up that kill. Oh, but down bottom, not before Hellbringer's going to go down. Ophelia actually down there, picking up that quick kill on OIX, I guess. Which is huge for Gauntlet. As you can see, he's going to pick up some quick CK here, and that'll help him a little bit towards the mid to late game, but 1 or 2 CK, not going to be anything huge. But if Ophelia does decide to stick around down here, she might be able to pull off a second gank, maybe even a third gank. It depends. We'll have to wait a little bit, but back to this top lane. Glacier's just making some good pulls, getting some quick XP, nothing out of the ordinary. And with that kill on Soulsteer mid, FA actually was able to push that tower a little bit. That is Kufa on that Forsaken Archer 19 creep kills. And down bottom we have a kill on Ophelia. Tries to loop around, and they also are going to bring down her creep. It looks like just some autos and a mini was able to bring down that Ophelia. Oh, and up top too, Plague goes down in the Jung, but not before NG goes down as well, and that was actually a pickup for Swiftblade, which is also beneficial. Looks like Swift's going for a tower dive. He's got the ult, and that's going to be a quick double tap of that Swiftblade. That's a huge pickup. He goes bottle as well. So maybe we're going to see a gank Swiftblade here, which would be interesting for sure. Rather, I'm not too sure. I don't have any sort of a hero kill bar, which is unfortunate. And I'm not too sure how the scrolling is working, but it looks like Demon Hands are going down there in the mid. Nothing big enough for a kill. TP's back in top. And it does look like Solstier is going to be going for those steam boots before any sort of teleportation device. DD for FA, she's just looking to maybe upgrade those 2 duck boots to Soul Scream rings, depending on how her farm is progressing. Might be turned into an Iron Shield to maybe